everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite show, Israel in Style. I'm Emanuelle Kadosh, and as per usual, I'm here to give you guys all the updates regarding Israeli fashion, culture, and yes, you guessed it, some lifestyle. I literally don't even have time to talk to you guys. We have such a jam-packed show today, so let's just dive right in. First up with me in the studio is someone you may recognize. She's been on the show once before to talk about her stunning fashion designs, but recently she showcased her final collection for the top design school here in Israel, Shenkal. And not only did she do that, her final collection was even featured in Vogue magazine. Stav, Ofman, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I am so excited that you're back here because originally we were talking about your first collection that came out, and this is your final collection. What does it feel like presenting your final collection?
It is really a dream come true.
Yeah.
Seeing the garments go down the runway, I was smiling from one ear to the other, and it was the most amazing feeling in the world. And
so when you were designing the final collection, this is clearly your last year at the design school, Shenkal. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What were your inspirations? Like, I don't even know where to start.
My inspiration was an artist. He's actually making sculptures from random objects. His name is Chris Cooksey, and the random objects that he collects, he positions them and makes scenes of the end of the world, what he believes the end of the world to look like.
Wow.
So this was my main inspiration for my project, his sculptures.
Right. And so what does it take to create a dress like this? You know, how much time, how much effort, how much planning ahead of time, you know, how many materials are on this dress?
This dress was crazy. I collected the items that I embroidered onto them from flea markets in Jerusalem, in Yafo, in Tel Aviv, even like in London, and I ordered stuff on the internet, and I was collecting just everything and then placing everything, deciding which way I would like it to be on, and then embroidering it is actually the hardest part.
That's the hardest part. That's what takes the most amount of time.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and so this is just one out of how many pieces in your collection?
6 pieces.
Okay, so that's just insane. We were talking about this before. I asked you, I guess, the funny question of where you could wear something like this to, you know? And so where could you wear something like this? Could you?
This piece is more like of an art to wear. It's more conceptual, but it's just one piece in my collection.
Right.
And it's the most avant-garde piece, which is the star of the collection. And other pieces of my collections, even just items, I have some jeans, are very ready to wear and are different from this one.
Right, so you had kind of like a mixed collection. You had the avant-garde section and then the more ready to wear that you could really just walk off the runway in.
Exactly.
So here is the big question. What did it feel like when Vogue magazine featured your final collection? Like, hi, hello, welcome to the world. That's insane. So what was it like?
I literally thought like I was dreaming or something like that. I couldn't believe it's my name over there and my project and my designs. It was unbelievable.
Right, and so I mean, clearly, you know, Vogue magazine's a pretty big deal. They just, you know, gave you the stamp. They just justified that what you're doing is huge and it's gonna be huge. And, you know, when is the next collection coming out? Are these for sale, more importantly? That's the question.
Yes, most of the items are for sale. I would usually make a replica, but I sell them on my website.
Okay.
And for this item, specifically, I would probably not make a replica.
Right, it's like a one
some
type.
of the other items for sure.
Right.
Definitely.
And so what about future collections? What about, you know, getting out of Shenkar? What's the next move?
I'm fresh out of Shenkar, so right now it's an exciting stage. I just had a photo shoot today, and I'm super excited to create my portfolio and send out just everywhere, wherever I love.
Right.
Yes.
Do you plan on staying in Israel? Do you plan on taking your collection and designs and brand abroad? Or are you not really limiting yourself to any place?
I'm not limiting myself to anywhere, but I really love New York, and I really love the fashion in Paris. It's my biggest inspirations for fashion, and it's kind of where I'm leading to.
I definitely 100% see you and the whole collection and, you know, everything about your artistic design in New York. I think you would really succeed. So I'm all for it. I want you here in Israel, obviously, but anywhere that we are, as long as it's an Israeli designer, you know, killing it in the States, and that's all that matters, right?
Thank you.
So thank you so much. I'm so proud, happy, and like, you know, good for you that you're doing this, that you got Vogue, and congratulations. I can't wait to see your next collection.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, you do not even need to take my word on this. Just casually trust the most fashionable magazine out there. Vogue. Stav Ofman is going to be the next big Israeli designer, so you better be following along. I know I am. Okay, so you guys know how much I like to switch things up here on Israel in Style, and my next guest with me is definitely new to the show. I started following along on her Instagram account when my younger cousin told me she found the funniest, most relatable girl with the most hilarious videos out there. So naturally, I just had to meet her. But before we get into things, take a look at one of her videos.
I'm sorry, we're not from here. What did you say?
Oh, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from New York.
I'm from LA.
I'm from Rishon LeZion.
Okay.
Yes. Tel Aviv! I'm not your toy. Nat, this is our song. And you need to come to Rothschild. There is a place of burgerim. Lamut. Oh my God, you know my cousins live in New York? Oh my God, maybe you know him. Charchi?
Hey, yeah, I know him.
No.
What do you mean? It's my cousin.
No.
Oh my God, no way. Wait, I have to tell my cousins. Wait a second, wait.
Dude, let's run.
Yeah.
בתיה, שומעת? Wait, זה כן מייקל קאפ.
All right, I can't explain to you how funny that whole video is to me. First of all, I think it's so relatable because that is actually what happens.
That's so true. Every time I see American people, I'm like, oh my God.
Do you know my cousin?
Literally, I'm starting to open a conversation with them. Even if they don't want to, I'm like...
No, we're gonna talk. This is gonna happen. We're gonna have a conversation right now. I'm gonna tell you about Toy. I'm gonna tell you about where my cousins are from.
Oh my God, that's so true.
Okay, so Liel, Ellie, how are you? How is everything?
I'm fine, I'm good. I'm gonna start saying that my English is not so good, okay?
So bear with me, basically.
Yes, you need to throw me some words
I got you.
Okay.
I got you, don't worry. So your videos are absolutely hilarious. How did you start doing them? And do you write them, edit them, video them by yourself? How does it work?
Okay, so I was a very boring soldier, okay? I was in the intelligence source, but I was so bored, so I started to post videos, and it just got so viral.
Yeah.
So viral, so many pages have posted it, so I was like, okay, let's open an Instagram, and it's exploded.
And you're doing very relatable videos, like this one behind us is with Ido Danknell that we had on the show, where he's like your crush, and you're so nervous to FaceTime with him and stuff like that. So do you write everything ahead of time? How does it work?
I'm so not professional in this. No, seriously. If I have an idea and I want to remember it, I'm like writing 2 words to remember it and just do it later. So in this case, me and Ido, we were in a restaurant and we were talking about it, that it happened to me. So he was like, let's make it. So the next day we met all of our friends, and we just did it.
That's amazing.
That's so fun.
And how long does it take for a video like this usually? How long? A day, 2 days?
So much time. No, seriously, people think it's easy, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's like taking an hour to film it and list and edit it another 2 hours.
Right, yeah.
Yes,
you're literally sitting at the computer being like, what parts do I like? What are funny? What aren't funny?
Yes.
You posted a video yesterday, actually, about how you were saying, you saw this quote, how would you break your best friend's arm for $1 million?
Oh my God, Ryan.
And so you look like you're just sitting in the car. Were you literally just sitting in the car, you saw that and you were like, let's do this?
Literally just sat in the car and I saw this post and I was like, bitch, I would just smack her hands.
You're like, I don't need $1 million. I don't need 100. I'll do it for free.
I'll do it for free.
Okay, so where can people find your videos, and where do you plan on taking it? Do you want to do like a show? Where is this going to go?
So I started it as a hobby.
Right.
So you can find it on Instagram. I'm strong on Instagram.
Right.
I'm starting to do YouTube right now.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I want to take it to the TV.
Right.
But right now I feel like I'm not professional enough.
Okay.
I want to take another classes or,
acting lessons and stuff like that?
Yes, acting lessons and directing and scription.
Wow. Okay.
I want to be more professional before I jump into the water.
Right. So you want to learn the whole thing. You do everything from start to finish. You're filming it, you're editing it, you're doing all of it by yourself.
Yes.
So you just want to get a little bit more knowledge and then take it to TV.
Exactly.
So that's the plan. You do want to be, acting and doing some funny things.
I love it. I love to create things.
Yeah.
I just love it it when it all comes together. Yeah.
And people like are really relate to it. You know, you're doing things that, you know, you're my age, where you're doing things that are super relatable.
You're 22.
I'm 23 years old.
way.
Yes, I am. Hello, nice to meet you guys. I'm 23. Anyway, so we can find you on Facebook, on Instagram, sorry, soon on YouTube,
Soon
you
on
said.
YouTube, yes.
And so what's your next project? How often are you posting videos?
I just came back with Out of Board. I did a big campaign for energy drink. It was like a big step to me, and I don't know.
You did the XL Israel trip, right?
Yes.
That was really funny.
It was so much fun. I cannot explain.
Was that the first time that people really reached out to you and they were like, oh, you have this, like we want you part
it's
of
not
this
the
promotion?
first time, but I would say the first time that in this בסדר גודל כזה.
Right. In this like really big kind of production.
Yes, it's production of Channel 2.
Right.
Mako.
Congratulations on that, and I guess that all we can really look forward to is your next big project, your next video, your next hilarious collaboration with Ido here in the background.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Liad, for coming in.
Thank you so much.
And I'm so excited to see the rest of your videos.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, you would be doing yourself a favor if you went onto Instagram right now and followed Liel Eli right now at this very moment. She posts videos almost every week with literally the funniest content. Your stomach will hurt. So, what are you waiting for? Yes, people, I know how much you've missed my next guest because I know I did. She's a personal stylist, a fashion designer, and legit one of the funniest people I have ever met. Rachel Zohar, how are you?
Great.
Here she is.
Here I am.
Okay, so we're here talking about vacation outfits, right? I never know what to pack. During the summer, you don't know if to wear jeans, you don't know if you're gonna be hot, to bring a jacket, to bring a dress. Tell us what to bring, to pack.
Okay, first of all, July, August, everybody going on vacation, so this is the right time to pack and to buy some clothes, not to leave it for the vacation resort, because not everywhere you can buy things.
Right, and not everything, you know, it's always overpriced when you're going there.
Of course.
Exactly.
So if you take a luggage or a trolley, you know, a luggage it's like a 23 kilos, and a trolley it's like 8 kilos. You need to know how to pack and what to take with you, not to get overweight and not to be stuck. Right. So if you have to take a trolley, a small baggage, a luggage, and you want to know what to take with you, there are some images that we brought with us. You cannot leave the country without a white pants.
You can. First of all, this is perfect timing. You can't leave the country without
white.
Without anything white. You need to have white, especially because we're in the summer. So most likely you're going to travel somewhere summery. You know, wrap dresses. Wrap dresses are so in. I think they're beautiful.
Floating materials. Many flowery materials. And
a little bit of lace, just like I was gonna say. Cover up for like the bathing suits and stuff like that.
Try it at home with the bathing suit, because sometimes you take something for the beach, but it doesn't go with the bathing suit. So try it on at home with the bathing suit, with the shoes. Sometimes you buy a very long pants, but you cannot go on the sand with high heels.
These are literally things that I do not think about ever. Literally ever.
Some of the looks you can use also for night and for day.
Okay.
So this is like a smart pack luggage that you can use. High-waisted lace, white lace pants for the day with the bathing suit, and in the evening you can put it with a black shirt,
like with sleeveless,
sleeveless, or with a tying, so you can use it both ways.
So you're saying accessories are a must when you're going to travel?
Of course.
Oh my God, I
like
never.
Like a big hat, a
straw
hat. Even if it's hard, or even if it's a little bit
flowy, a little floppy, kind of like that.
Yeah, some bands.
What about sneakers? Because I just saw here white sneakers. You know me. I don't wear heels. For all of you guys that are super, super tall and don't wear heels, we wear sneakers. White sneakers. What do you think?
With everything.
Right?
Today you can wear it even with a suit.
Yeah, literally.
Like hot couture suit and with the sneakers.
White sneakers.
So white.
Okay, what about makeup? Do you bring makeup with you when you're going to travel? Because for me, at least, I don't wear makeup on a daily basis. So when I'm going to the beach, or I'm going to tan, or I'm going here, I'm going there, I don't bring makeup. Do we need makeup?
Of course we need makeup.
Of course.
First of all, even if you go to the beach, put some makeup because you never know who you'll find there.
Especially on vacation in Mykonos, hanging out.
You want to make some Instagram, some selfies. You need to look good. You can see in the Instagram everybody wear makeup, even when they're swimming in the pool. So use the makeup that doesn't go down with
some waterproof mascara. That's a good call.
So I wanted to put a highlight on this subject that you can use some clothing for evening and for day if you know how to mix and match right. You know, all the whites can use also in the evening with the right thing. If you can put like some white strapless, even bathing suit with a high waisted mini skirt, it's an evening look.
Right.
In the day you can use it with white pants or short jeans.
Right.
So you try to use as less things, but that makes multi-use
clothing. Let's put it that way. So if you pre-do your outfits before you go. I'm not like that. I should be like that.
Most of the clothes, if you just put high heels, it becomes evening look. Take off the hat, of course, in the evening. Put some makeup. Take your hair, and you look great. In Mykonos, you look great everywhere.
Because you're tan.
You're tan. You take your bathing suit in the evening, in the day, because you don't know what the evening will bring you.
That's true. You never know if you're going to go running into the water. You never know what's going to happen in Mykonos.
Mykonos, nice parties, go through the night.
Exactly. Okay, so basically you're saying a lot of white, a lot of lace, multi-use clothing, hats, accessories. I already overpacked in my head.
Bags.
I already
Small
overpacked.
bags, big bags. If you go to the beach,
pool or
you need big bags.
Definitely.
If you go travel in the city, small bag.
Amazing.
And you need to put, of course, a protection for your face. Sunscreen and hats, because we want to look great until we are 60 at least.
At the very minimum.
At the very minimum, before your first surgery.
All right, so thank you so much for being here, telling us how to pack, what to pack for your summer vacation.
All colors go.
Summer
2018, all colors go.
Amazing.
Yellow, green, red, pink.
You can't go wrong, basically.
No,
all right.
just
be smart about it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Rachel, and I can't wait to have you back on the show. There you have it, and don't worry, Rachel will most definitely be back on the show to talk more trends and must-haves. But for now, make sure you're following along on her Instagram account to see all her latest projects. Now, this is an actual first for Israel in Style. I have with me in the studio a very talented musician that you've either seen or heard on the Tel Aviv boardwalk or anywhere around Europe. That's how I found him, Eugene Kurolap. How are you?
Excellent.
I'm so excited for you to be here, and I love the fact that you're not wearing shoes. I have to first ask you why. Is that like a thing?
I started in Mexico, I think in 2014, not wearing shoes. You know, sometimes you get glass occasionally in your feet, but
sometimes there's consequences.
Yeah, but overall it's freeing. You don't have to worry about when the shoes are going to wear out, when to get new shoes. Do they look good with this outfit?
So you're proactive. You're thinking ahead of time.
Yes, I don't like doing laundry, and so...
All right, so let's just jump right into your music career. How did you get started in music, and what type of music do you really do?
So when I was 6 or 7, my mom signed me up for choir, but I think I was there more for the social life. It was mostly girls there.
Yeah.
And I was always singing as a hobby. And when I came to Israel... I came to Israel a couple of times. I've been originally when I was 2 years old, but I had no choice.
Right.
And when I came here, I think it was in 2015, I met a girl that was singing on the streets, and I found out, and I had I think a sales job around that time, and she was making in a couple of hours what I was earning in a day.
Right.
And I like capitalism, I like free trade, and I thought, hey,
let's do this.
Let's try it out. Just maybe some extra food money or beer money. And 1 hour a day turned into 2 hours a day, turned into, hey, what if I could pay rent doing this?
Right.
Then I paid rent doing this, and then I was saving up money, and then on top of the rent, I started recording songs. I mean, there's a longer story there, but...
Of course.
So
original material. So you don't just do covers, because I know, I've been recommended to interview you for weeks, months now. People see you on the boardwalk, or they've seen your YouTube videos where you're literally traveling around and doing this, music/couch surfing thing. So do you have your own content coming out, your own music, your own lyrics?
Yes.
What kind of, what genre do you really focus on? Because you're not singing rap here. You're not singing hard metal. So it's like,
just
what?
You wait. Genre, I think I don't know how to categorize myself. but like folk,
right,
indie, I don't know, like between Coldplay, James Blunt, Ben Howard, things like that.
So while we're on the track of your confidence, why don't you share with our viewers where they can find you, where they can check out your music?
Just on all that social stuff, it's Eugene Music, like Eugene, the city in Oregon.
Okay, amazing. So they can check you out on Instagram.
Yeah, if they send me a message, actually, I'm sending my music. I give it away for free because I was always downloading music illegally. So, but I also
giving what you got.
Yeah, I give it away, but there's some people that, regardless of that, want to support me in other ways.
Right.
So I think soon I'm gonna have a Kickstarter to raise money to do a song because recording is at least a couple $1,000s. Right.
And so where's your next location? I see you are here in Portugal, right behind us. So like, where's your next? Where's your next couch surf and sing?
If you know anyone in Berlin, hold the couch, let me know. I'm going to go there for about 10 days. Yeah, then I'm going to go back to Tel Aviv. I got a couple of weddings in September, one in Lithuania, one in Morocco.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you. Yeah. So we are going to be hearing a little song, a little preview of your latest song. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll hear you in a minute.
Sweet.
All right, now make sure to go on Instagram right now and follow Eugene's account to see where he and his music will take him next. Now, in a few seconds, we're going to get to hear Eugene singing for us, but that is unfortunately all the time we have for today's episode. I wanted to thank all our guests for coming in and helping me make this episode absolutely amazing. If any of you want to catch up on any previous episodes, make sure to check us out on iltv.tv/IsraelInStyle. Have a fabulous week, everyone.
Love you, son. You always keep me warm. And I miss you, son. From dusk until the dawn. When it's cold outside, I know you'll keep me warm. When the walls come down, oh, will you shelter me from storm? The storm that's on my mind, the storm that's on my mind. The storm that's on my mind, the storm that's on my mind.